Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another Disney Trip Tips. It's me, Sandi Alexander, your host. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week. We're into the month of November, days away from Thanksgiving, and then the decorations of Christmas. Well, yeah, a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks. My wonderful husband, Michael, is back joining us, but he's doing it via telephone today.
Yeah.
So he is in warm, sunny Orlando.
I am.
Yes, he is. He has to do some work down there. Okay, before we go into our other news stories, I guess, Michael, you're probably going to talk about this too. It just came in. Disney Parks reports the impressive revenue numbers for the fiscal fourth quarter. Did you hear about this?
Of course.
Yep, came in. Just came in. It said
right.
that.
And obviously, this is not actually, when is it? Thursday morning. It's Wednesday evening.
Right.
Stock surging 3.03% to a haughty 87 overnight.
Wow.
Yes.
Well,
for all you suckers that bought at 113.
Okay. Well, it said just after the closing bell on Wall Street on Wednesday afternoon, Disney CEO Bob Iger and Kevin Lansbury, he's the company's interim CFO, that's Chief Financial Officer. According to the report, bookings across Disney's many theme parks
stands for.
Yeah. It says bookings across Disney's many theme park resorts continue to be strong. That's despite the economic forces against it as of late. Disney execs, and the way this article's written, they have feel good in quotations about the company's U.S. parks as well as its international parks. Doesn't really say anything about their movies. They got to stop doing that live action crap.
Right.
Let me see. The gentleman goes on to say that we're not seeing anything in terms of an economic hangover. Domestically, we feel good. Internationally, we feel good, says Kevin Lansbury, again, Disney's interim chief financial officer. So what is it, the cost to get stock from them now? You said it went down to what?
Well, it was at 84 at close, 84.50.
Right
now it's 87. I don't know that this is really a trip tip, I'll be honest.
Okay.
This is not financial advice.
Well, any kind of tip is good. Any kind of tip is good. But what is it?
So there you go. Yeah.
It's
87. I already said it. Yeah.
So you're saying do buy it now.
I'm saying this is not financial advice. I would stay well away from this.
Well away from it.
Honestly.
Okay. Well,
yeah, just because they're obviously trying to unload ESPN and ABC because they really don't know what to do with it, and them saying that they've got a lot of subscribers surging. Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of that could be just Verizon customers adding on because they do count that. And obviously Verizon gets that at a huge discount, but this is not a business show. This is a trip tip show. So let's move on.
Okay. Well, let's move. Well, this could be all about business too. Remember all that stuff with the governor of Florida, DeSantis, and Reedy Creek? Well, it says even more employees have quit over DeSantis's incompetency in Disney World. The story goes on to say,
what does that mean?
Well, I'll tell you. It says over the last year, the relationship between the state of Florida and the Walt Disney Company has been put to the test and has possibly been damaged beyond repair. The two worked in harmony for decades, with Florida offering Disney special access and privileges in exchange for bringing in millions upon millions of dollars in tourism experiences for the state. So Disney, in a way, was kind of crucial for Florida, okay? That was called the Reedy Creek Improvement District, or the RCID. Both Florida and Disney greatly benefited from the symbiotic relationship. However, this came crashing down in 2023. Remember?
Okay, what are we reading verbatim? I'm sorry. This is obviously...
Yeah, well, I'm reading this it came out from the Orlando Sentinel, okay? And it says, it goes on to say that, following the months of legal and political threats from the governor, Disney was stripped of all control of its Reedy Creek Improvement District. And apparently a lot of people, meaning employees of the parks, not just Disney, of other parks, just got really pissed about it. And a lot of them left. So there's more people. Well, that I don't know, but more of them, but more of them have left. And it says that morale is at an all-time low because of this.
That has nothing to do with the state.
All right, but wait. Now, this is according to CBS News. Over 40 employees have now exited the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District, or the CFTOD, since it was taken over in February of this year. In total...
Yeah, we talked about this a few shows ago.
Okay, right.
They're idiots because they were going to get $3,000 bonuses.
Okay. Well, in total, there are about 370 employees working at the CFTOD, raising concerns that decades of institutional knowledge are departing with them, along with a reputation for a well-run government. Okay. As you reported, meaning you, Michael, the company earlier this year said that few employees did leave. And then they asked one of the employees, saying, when I first joined the district, I found an organization that strived to be the very best at serving the community, sought the very best employees, and valued the employees. Okay.
But what community are they talking about? Right? They're not talking about Orlando. They're not talking about Celebration. They're not talking about Polk County. They're not talking about Orange County.
Well,
they're
it says
about this one little special cutout that Florida had given for Disney to get Disney to come there. And so I'm sorry, all things must pass. You were the ones, not them, but the cast members were the ones who raised their hands and said, "Oh, we want to be involved." Well, okay, that's what happens when you want to be involved. If you had just, stayed quiet, nothing would have changed.
Okay. Well, as it goes on to say here that when this person first joined the district, again, saying that they thought everything was the best, and they prioritize politics above all else, and will gladly sacrifice its employees, its community, and its work if there's an opportunity to score political points. This is what this person's saying who left. All right. Many former employees claim that the district is no longer functional. You see fake smiles, and I'm sure that there are a lot of employees who are somewhat scared to say what they actually feel because of retaliation, said another employee. Right. So,
Okay, but these are government employees, Sandy.
Well,
so
no.
They're not cast members.
No, I know that. But I'm just saying that they're going on to say that Disney, now this is someone who did work for Disney, Disney's former RCID allowed the company to operate of mostly its own volition, which you had talked about, correct?
Right.
Employing its own workers, including first responders and crucial city workers. This person went on to say they're truly saddened that they're leaving the district because there are great people here who do great work. And another former employee said that I hope they continue to do the work that has made the magic behind the magic. So yeah, they're talking to some Disney people. All right.
These aren't Disney people, honey. These are
are you sure?
These are Reedy Creek employees, which used to be run by Disney. Which
wait a minute, I got it. You're right.
Government.
Well, they're saying that that DeSantis, since his takeover now, is incompetent and toxic.
Okay,
that's
whatever.
What they're calling
the point is that's your choice as a public servant, which is what you are at this point. Your choice whether to be a public servant or not. I used to be one, and I am no longer one. But that was
your
part
choice.
Of my complaint that the everything was run inefficiently,
right?
And I desired to do more with my time than, basically, this is a state employee. Sometimes you get paid to surf the internet because there's no actual work to be done, and that's probably part of what they're complaining about is that they don't have the autonomy that they used to have under Disney,
right?
Because they were just told what to do before. Now that there's an actual government, there are actual voters, there are actual, consequences to actions.
Actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, but the point is that this is not their fault as the government workers.
No.
It was Disney as a corporation deciding to get involved in state politics, which brought, you say the eye of Sauron upon them. And therefore,
very good, honey.
That's what happened, right?
Yeah.
They rose their hand. They said, "Oh, we want to be involved in state politics." And guess what? You're losing in state politics.
Yeah.
It's not a winning strategy for any company.
Well, I'm glad
you want to make donations. You make donations behind the scenes. You do it, dark, right? That's what they call dark donations. You just you support your causes, but you just stay out of the eye of the government. You don't, especially when you have that sweetheart deal that Disney World had. Oh my gosh. Like seriously, they were not kidding. They could have built their own nuclear reactor with no consequences.
Wow.
And you tell me one other municipality in this country that can, override state rule and build a nuclear reactor because they feel like it.
Honey, I'm so glad you're here to explain all this.
That was the deal they had, and then they decided that they wanted to get involved in education, and therefore, now you don't have that deal anymore.
Wow.
So you're just talking about the long-term ramifications of not having a deal anymore. It'll all settle out in the end because people want government jobs.
Well, they say
who doesn't want a government job?
No, I know that, but they're saying that like there's a whole bunch of lawsuits that'll like go through the courts for years. Okay.
Well, actually, most of the lawsuits have been dropped.
Oh, well, then that's good. People don't want to spend the money or waste the time.
No, because Iger has come to his senses and said, you know what, this is not a fight worth having. This doesn't improve the company at all. It doesn't help me create better content. It doesn't help us build a better park. It doesn't help us help our customers by fighting Florida with, on something that Florida has every right to do, which is take away your special privileges.
Right.
As soon as you decided you wanted to become involved in politics.
Well,
which, the right or wrong, that's where we are.
Well, I'm glad that, he's finally done something right. Okay. A Disney ride closed after a child fell onto the track. Did you hear about this?
I did not.
Yeah. A Reddit user at SpaceX Monkeys was boarding the Toy Story Midway Mania when the child fell. They claim incident. Yeah, well, they claim that the incident could have been avoided if the parents were more watchful. Yes. They go on to say that last week when they entered the ride vehicle for Toy Story and sat in their seat, an adult and a young child, probably under the age of 6, were in the ride vehicle behind them, and they were exiting. So the parents went one way and the little kid went the wrong way and tried to cross the open cavity between the ride vehicles and then fell onto the track face first. Thankfully, the kid was uninjured, but Disney cast members, they had to evacuate the entire attraction immediately.
Oh my gosh. Guests
with Disney Genie Plus selections were giving Lightning Lane passes usable on multiple Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure attractions. So this did happen out in Anaheim. So the best part of that story is that the child was not hurt badly. So that's a good thing. But you really should keep an eye on your kids.
We all know, as listeners of this show, we all know that Midway Mania doesn't actually have tracks.
No, I know that, but the kid did happen, well.
It has a path.
As a path, right? A very well-worn path. Okay.
Yes.
Here's something else that now happened in Florida. A Kentucky man, I don't know why they have to emphasize a Kentucky man. They just could have said a man was arrested. But a Kentucky man was arrested and charged at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa.
Was it Mitch McConnell?
No, it wasn't Mitch McConnell, no. Clayton, his name is Clayton James Snyder, 22. He was arrested and charged with third-degree video voyeurism. After allegedly recording another male guest inside a restroom at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. I know. This story. Oh, there's a lot of other bad stories I have. This came out of the Orange.
Okay.
This comes from the Orange County arrest records. Now, according to the report, the unidentified male, determined to be older than 19 years old, was eating dinner with his family. He excused himself. He had to go to the bathroom. Well, he said that while he was in the restroom stall, another individual photographed him by holding a camera of some kind over the stall wall. As the individual said that he was wearing slip-on Skechers shoes that were black in color. He said that after the incident, he returned to the table where his family was and described the incident. They went to go tell a cast member, blah, blah, blah. They approached the guy demanding the camera. Well, the guy was like, I'm not going to give it to you. But he was arrested. Because the family did tell a Disney employee. And when the official asked for the telephone from this Snyder guy, he kept the phone and typed, tapped, or otherwise manipulated the screen before handing over the device, as it's in the arresting officer's opinion that he was trying to delete the images from the phone at that time. So the arresting officer went on to say that the video found in the deleted album on the phone depicted an adolescent Caucasian male sitting on the commode toilet in a bathroom stall. So I don't know what has gotten into people to do this type of thing. So again, that dude, that happened in Walt Disney World at the Grand Floridian. Now, have you heard about this? Disney content creator allegedly makes adults only video at Disneyland. Did you hear about this?
course not.
Okay, I was going to say, did you hang up? This is according to Inside.
This is nothing I go looking for.
Yeah, but wait a minute. This is according to Inside the Magic. The internet reacted to a TikTok video by user at Neva. Now, this person did not make the video, but they posted a video which has garnered millions of views already, explaining in which a guest at Disneyland makes OnlyFans content within the park. Now, yeah, the TikTok video shows a content creator who speaks in inappropriate, sexually oriented, and uses inappropriate, sexually oriented items and uses them at the park. The referenced TikTok user, the video by the user, Neva, questions the behavior, and rightfully so, as it is undoubtedly deemed inappropriate not only by Disney standards, but also by state laws. Now, fans who have seen this have really rallied and said, you know what, this has got to stop, this incident, okay? And it's been met with widespread disgust and condemnation from Disney fans and enthusiasts. Social media platforms have been flooded with expressions of disappointment and outrage as individuals vent their frustrations over this disrespectful act. Many fans have expressed their concerns about the potential impact of such incidents on the overall guest experience and the reputation of Disney as a whole. So what is happening at the parks? I mean, these are just people that are just trying to get, what is it, the clicks and the likes and maybe a sponsor. But this
OnlyFans is something different.
Yes, I was going to say OnlyFans, since you educated me, said that it's really something totally different. This is my naivete, because I still don't know exactly, because I've never seen it. I've never checked it out.
Neither have I, but I've read enough news stories to know.
Okay, so it is something that should not be happening at a family-friendly park. Right. Okay, so that's what this person is doing. So these people they're just trying to get the likes and
so are you getting all the bad news out of the way before?
Yeah, I'm trying to get all the bad news. Yeah.
Before we head into the holidays.
Yeah.
Wow, you are bringing us down.
Okay, I'm trying. Well, this is going to bring you down even more. Disney apparently from their Disney Plus says they're not going to be showing Home Alone and Home Alone 2: Lost in New York. They have taken that out of the equation of Disney Plus. Well, some people do like that.
It's on TNT 20 times a day.
No. That's the other one. No, that's the Christmas Story or whatever it's called.
No,
it's on
I'm talking
20
about
times a day.
I'm seriously, Home Alone was on last night. On some channel.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right. I'm sure you could find it someplace else. But there was a story about that they're cutting some.
But I won't watch it. You know why?
Why?
Because if we don't focus on Thanksgiving will kick our ass.
Yes.
Don't make Thanksgiving a trap game, people. Pay attention to it.
Give thanks.
Seriously, if you just start planning for Christmas right now, Thanksgiving is going to have your lunch, and I mean that with every bit of irony.
All right, well, wait.
Imaginable.
I have some information about Thanksgiving at Walt Disney World.
My God, there's more bad news.
No, it's not bad news. It's not.
They're closing down the restaurant in Liberty Town.
No, you're going to like this one. You're going to like this one because, they were talking about that Snow White live action.
Porn convention.
Stop.
That's what's happening.
No.
What is the name of that restaurant? We've eaten there.
I don't know. No, we haven't. No.
Yes, we have.
All right, I know what
the
Liberty Tree Tavern. I know what you're talking
about.
The
Liberty Tree Tavern is going to be closed for Thanksgiving.
No, it's not.
So they can have an adult convention.
No, stop. Now you are being too silly. No.
Last
week
that's the news you've been giving us.
No, last week the Walt Disney Company revealed that their upcoming live-action feature film, Disney's Snow White, is going to be.
Boy.
It's been pushed back. Of
course it has.
Yes,
they're going to have actual CGI dwarves, but so what?
Okay. Well, anyway, a lot of people are saying, because of what that little actress said and getting a lot of pushback, but they also, hopefully, Disney wants to try to, recoup the money that they've been losing from doing these live action films.
Sometimes you just don't put it out and you save yourself the trouble. Well, because it costs money to put it out.
Right. And I think the live action Little Mermaid was about the only one that maybe made money, right?
It did not.
It didn't. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's talk Thanksgiving.
Nothing's doing well anymore.
All right, let's talk Thanksgiving, okay? And this will be a happy thing if you're planning on being at any of the Walt Disney World resorts or going into the parks. Liberty Tree Tavern, they will be having a Thanksgiving, a regular Thanksgiving if you love it. They will at Epcot. They're going to have, oh my gosh, they're going to have at the beer garden, Michael, turkey with mashed potatoes.
Liberty Tree Tavern, you can eat your turkey off of a naked Asian woman.
Stop, Michael. Don't add that in there.
Seriously, that's what you keep telling me these stories.
I'm not. Yes, but those were the bad stories. Now this is the good, okay? All right. Yes, this is the good.
Just make it the bad show. This is the bad show. This is the Disney Trip's bad show.
No, this is the good show.
Bad.
This will be the good show. If you are planning to have Thanksgiving at Walt Disney World, the Magic Kingdom, the Liberty Tree Tavern, as I said, is going to have a delicious Thanksgiving special for you. But apparently, they don't serve cranberry sauce. But if you want it, you have to specifically ask for it. All right? But they don't make it like one of the things. One of the specials, I guess.
You get an ocean spray cranberry drink that's been, evaporated.
Possibly. Epcot will have their American Holiday table.
You're right down the road. Might as well say they're closing Country Bear Jamboree. Oh boy.
No. All right. Anyway, at Epcot, the American Holiday table will have Thanksgiving. The beer garden will have Thanksgiving. If I can get my computer to move. Coral Reef, the Garden Grill, the Chelier.
That doesn't make any sense.
What? I'm just telling you, everybody.
Our country is the only one with Thanksgiving, so this makes no sense to go to the beer garden.
Okay,
for Thanksgiving.
Well, the beer garden is going to have turkey with mashed potatoes and stuffing, but it's only going to be on one day. It's only one day that they're doing it. They're doing it on November 24th. Wow. Okay, Disney's Hollywood Studios, the Hollywood Brown Derby, Hollywood and Vine, and 50s Primetime Cafe. Is that the one where we went to? That's where we went,
yes.
Right? Please, if you do go there, don't eat for at least 2 or 3 days. That's the only way I could tell you, people. They give you. Remember, those portions were just out of this world. But Disney's Hollywood Studios, they're only going to have meals available, Thanksgiving meals, again, available November 24th only. Disney's Animal Kingdom. Hey, they're even doing a Thanksgiving meal at the Satu Little Canteen. I don't think we've ever been there. Tiffin's and Tusker House, and also Disney Springs. And it says over here, if you're unable to secure a dining reservation for a Disney Springs restaurant through Disney, please go to Open Table. That's where we got our reservation for the Boathouse, because I did go online to do it at the Disney website, and it was like telling me there were no reservations. Went to Open Table. Michael and I got a reservation that night. So that's a quick Disney tip for you. How about that? Okay.
Here's another tip. If you need a turkey, Popeyes is making turkeys this year. So
you have to order ahead of time.
Yes, they are. You can get a Cajun bird.
Who told you that?
I think that's a great idea.
Who told you that?
What's that?
Who told you that?
Yes, they do. The commercial on the TV.
I have never seen that. And which ones are doing it? All of them?
Hopefully. I'm going to look it up right now.
Wait a minute. Who is this again? Popeyes?
Yeah. Love that turkey from Popeyes.
Love that chicken from Popeyes. Yeah. Okay. But do you know that fried chicken, and I know I read this, fried chicken I think it's
free delivery when you order online or visit your Popeyes and order in store, and you can start ordering. Well, you've already stopped, but you can order now. You can find a store. Easy to make, easy to share.
What? This is what? So seriously, Popeyes is making turkeys.
They just send you. It looks like I'm looking at the video now.
Uh-huh.
They give you a turkey in a bag, and you just throw it in the oven, and it comes out a nice Cajun bird.
All right, wait a minute. So they don't cook the turkey?
No, they have fryers there. They don't have ovens.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess. Whoa, wait a minute. I dropped you, honey. Hang on. I dropped Michael. I can't find the phone. Where's the telephone? Oh, there it is. Oh. Hang on, honey. Are you still there? Hello?
Sure.
I dropped you. I'm sorry,
okay.
I dropped you. But that's crazy. I didn't realize that they were going to do that. Popeyes.
Cajun style turkey.
That sounds good. That sounds.
You should tell our people, since people are looking for a turkey.
I bet that's really nice and juicy. A deep fried turkey. We have to do that again. That was so good.
We were out of the turkey business for a while.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring a lot of people down with the stories that I picked today. But wait, I do have one more. I do have one more.
Peeping Tom and porn.
And you're not gonna like this one. You're not gonna like this one. In fact, I posted this one at the Disney Trip Tips Facebook page, and apparently there are a lot of people that are leaving bodily fluids at the Disney parks.
Oh, I'm aware of this one too.
Oh gosh!
Don't we just? Well, how about we just don't talk about it?
Or wait a minute.
Or this is something Disney really needs to do something about the lines, right? This is where.
Oh, so wait a minute.
The virtual queue takes.
All right, so wait a
long.
minute. They need porta potties now, so people can stay in line.
No, so when your virtual queue comes up, you have a 20-minute wait, not a 45-minute wait.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
And so saying because in case you have to go to the bathroom.
Right.
But how would that help with?
Because when we went to the Guardians of the Galaxy, can you imagine how do you even get to a restroom from there?
Oh
yeah, you have to leave the line to get to a restroom.
Right. You have to go out by
Good luck going backwards. Right.
Right. Right. Oh, that is crazy. So, yeah. Well, anyway, I'm not going to read this article on the air, but
everybody knows that people are doing things in line they shouldn't be doing.
It's terrible.
But part of the fault is the line length.
Okay, well,
right.
a couple of cast members did make their comments within this story, and again, I posted it at the Disney Trip Tips Facebook page, so please read it, because it is just terrible what people are doing. In fact, remember when I took that picture of, and I did post it at the page, where some man was sitting next to a wall, and there were kids' clothes drying? Do you remember that picture I took? Okay, so I'm like, is there like a naked kid running around Disney somewhere, or people are putting their clothes? See, I would not think of doing that. I would not do that, because you just don't do that. But I don't understand why people are just doing all of these. What would you call them? They're just not
bodily functions.
Okay, bodily functions. Yes, that's the term. But I'm just saying they're just not doing smart things. They're not being smart at a park. I'm trying to be nice about this and not offend anyone, because I certainly hope no one that we know.
It's where we've fallen as a society.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's where we have fallen, and that's very sad.
You used to wear a tie to go to Disney, or a dress.
Yeah, that's funny you should say that. That's funny you should say that, because I was looking at pictures of old pictures that somebody posted with concerts and things, and people were dressed differently. Girls wore the nice dresses, had their hair fixed. Guys were either in like a collared shirt, or a collared shirt with a tie and jackets. Well, of course, times have changed. Nobody does that anymore. But I was like, it really has, as you said, we have really fallen anymore. I mean, it's like we're going backwards in time. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. All right, have a good one, everybody. Honey, love you. And I'll talk to you.
Listen next week. It'll be better. Promise.
I will have happier things to talk about, and not sad things.
Yeah, no more of this.
All right.
Because we started out with stock prices, then we went into voyeurism.
I dropped the phone. I couldn't hear you. So.
And we went to, oh man.
I know. Poop on the mind. Okay. Have a good one, everybody.